Previously in the Brotherverse.
I would like to ask you to help us.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Intelligence has directed us to the mountains in the far north. There is a spa that's known for its healing powers. We believe that the Talisman of Water may rest inside the spa. I've already made reservations for you all for the weekend. Welcome to my hangar. These boys are my ravens.
Does that mean we can each take one?
Right.
Yeah.
I have to imagine that Dylan's pigeon just blasting Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah. You run down the runway of the hangar and you take flight over the forest encampment, flying amongst the stars and the clouds. You are flying through the night on your way to Fjorg, which is the mountainous northern region of the area that you're currently inhabiting. So, yeah,
In search of the Talus water.
in search of the Talus water. And I did listen back to it, and I definitely said Talisman of Water.
Yeah, I blame the phone connection.
Yeah, I think it was an audio drop because I did the same thing. I listened back. I was like, oh god, he did say talisman.
Yeah,
Like,
we just
really enunciated and slow. It's
Yeah,
like
we
there
are
wasn't-
jerks.
No, we just gaslighted you super hard into thinking that you
Yeah,
mumbled through it.
And I was like, that does sound like something I would say.
Yeah.
Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
now
so
it
you're-
is.
Now it's the Talus water forever.
Now it's the
Now it's
Talus
the Talus
water.
water. I like Talus Wind because that one
Talus
that one
Wind.
sounds
The
right.
Talus wind.
The Talus Wind of wind. But yeah, so you are currently flying above the clouds, and you're like the wingtips of your ravens are sweeping across the clouds and creating little cloud eddies. It's really beautiful, and you can see the stars above you. And if you want, you guys can just like sleep through the night, or I don't know if there's anything that you would like to talk about on your way there, but I'll give you that option. But if not, we'll just move the story forward.
Do we have like communication between?
You can yell at each other, but you don't really have any like onboard communication.
There's no like bird walkies.
bird walkies. No,
No.
I wish there was some way you could like sonar to each other. Man,
We can't just like FaceTime
Yeah.
through our little consoles.
yeah,
We can tweet at each other.
yeah.
Had
Well
to be said.
done.
Had to be said. And thus Twitter was born.
Yeah. Damn you.
Tweetor.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah.
No, if there's an autopilot setting, I'm gonna set that shit and ride. And
All
see.
right. So you guys can curl up in your kind of bird chariots.
I don't think
And,
there's any curling up for me to do in my tiny.
Yeah. You're like your arms and legs are all hanging out. You're like lounging just on top of it. Yeah.
I'm the guy that needs to get 2 seats in an airplane, and I'm in a tiny little. I'm in this exit row with another large man, and I
Yeah.
have nowhere to go. My seat won't even recline.
Yeah. Sorry, man. You should have checked into your flight earlier. That's what you get. You get the toilet seat. All right. So yeah, you fly through the night, and in case I didn't say this before, you're all at full health now. All of your spell slots are back, and all that good stuff. So as dawn begins to break, you can definitely feel it getting colder, and in front of you, as you're flying, you are kind of flying above this single level of clouds, but in front of you, you see kind of a storm front moving towards you in the general direction that your birds are heading.
And we're awake.
And you're awake. You're waking up, and you can see the. So you're heading north. So the sun is coming up from the east, and you're flying north into this cloud front.
Is this like a we should take evasive action kind of storm front, or just does it look ominous?
It's bigger clouds, and you're going to be heading into the clouds basically
Okay.
if you're going to continue on your route.
Do we see the destination yet?
You do not see it yet. No,
All right, let's.
you're
Hey,
still
guys,
you're still above the clouds.
Hey guys, those clouds up ahead aren't looking too great. Should we change
What?
course? I said.
Can you turn
I
down
tweeted
Jimmy
him.
Buffett? I can't.
I'm just kidding.
I guess can I do like a perception check or something?
You should
to
use your
see-
whisper to whisper to us.
Oh, that's right. I have message. Yeah, I'll use my cantrip message. I can
shit.
pretty much text you.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
Can we
see-
respond though?
yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
And I can use it
sweet.
unlimitedly as long as you guys are close to me.
Yeah, it's cantrip.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
I
Perfect.
point at I guess Orc first and just say, hey yo, what do you think about these clouds? Those look pretty ominous. Might not want to fly these birds straight into them.
do I see any like lightning or anything?
No, you do not.
I mean, honestly, Yenri, I have no idea. I mean, we need
Yeah.
to get there, and it looks these things are on autopilot. Maybe they'll just take us there.
That's trusting. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I do the same to Puff, and I'd say, hey, what you think about these storms? Should we head straight into it, or try to avoid this?
Yeah, I think I'm more of a head straight in kind of guy. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay. How about we try to like dip down low and see if we can just get under the storm, so we're not flying like into a lightning cloud, but can maybe like skirt the ground.
Okay, well, if you already had a solution, I don't know why you had to check in. Yeah, you know.
Sorry, I thought this was a democracy. And,
Snap.
wanted to give you a chance.
Let's do that. That sounds great.
Okay, so you guys are dipping below the clouds?
Yeah. Let's keep
Okay.
as long as Orc's
So-
cool with it. Yeah, let's do it.
All
I
right.
didn't
So
hear
you
any of
take-
that, but I'll just follow you guys.
All right, so you take your ravens and you start going beneath the clouds, and as you do, I mean, you basically can't see anything for a little while. And when you break the kind of bottom layer of the clouds, you come down and you see a bunch of mountains below you, and it's snowing a bit. And in front of you, you can see it kind of whites out in front of you. Like it's snowing in front of you, but visibility is kind of poor because it's snowing and
So
farther
we're
away.
flying
and more.
into a blizzard.
I use prestidigitation to make a glowing red nose on the front of my raven.
Yes.
Brilliant.
We're changing course, guys. We're not going to the spa anymore. We have to give the presents to the kids. All the presents.
What presents do we have? I just have I have Brendan Fraser
and fancy fish.
and Phantom.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I have.
Sorry, two fancy fishes. You have
Yeah,
two
I have-
fancy fishes.
All right.
Well, let's mush through this storm.
Yeah, well, so you're leading the
Got some
charge, and so you've got a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Raven and Jimmy Buffett Mingo just careening towards this snowy area, and the canary, obviously. All right, so as you go forward, the red light is helping you guys like keep vision of each other for sure. And as you start going, the snow begins to get heavier and heavier, and the wind starts picking up. And so you guys keep going, and it's really starting to get kind of nasty out. It's cold, it's windy, the snow's blowing really hard, and it's starting to get hard to hear and see each other.
Guy, do you think we should like touch down, take a look around, or?
I feel like the world is telling us that we should not continue into this.
Yes, the
And
world.
by the world,
seems-
I mean the DM.
Who's that?
Wait, not necessarily.
No.
The birds are staying on course. They know where they're going.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should
Okay.
just go to sleep.
I put my hands on the pads if I didn't already have them there to see if I get any sort of response from Fancy Fish.
Fancy Fish telepathically just kind of gives you the feeling that like things could get rough, and he's shivering a little bit.
You guys, I feel like we should maybe land. I don't want to lose these birds.
Is there any way of knowing how
I
far
know.
from our destination we are?
Everyone do an insight check to communicate with your birds.
Is that?
Oh boy, I'm bad at that.
That's 3.
A 3? Yeah.
I got a
You're-
10.
Puff.
I got a 7.
All right, so none of you you don't really get any feedback from your birds. You can't really tell how far you are from the destination. But so as you're trying to like figure all this out, there is a huge gust of wind, and all the snow just starts like flying sideways against each other, and you're just buffeted by this huge wall of wind and snow, and you are just in a full-out blizzard now. So I want you all to roll a strength check.
Okay.
God.
Ooh, 17.
It's just
21.
got a 6.
Okay, so this wall of wind just like hits you guys, and all of the birds are kind of like knocked a little bit in the wind, off course a little bit. And Puff and Orc, you like hold on and are able to like stay on your birds. But Yenri, you are knocked loose off your bird, and I want you to roll a dexterity check to see if you can grab onto your bird as you get knocked off of it.
Is this a dexterity saving throw?
It's a dexterity saving throw, yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's a crit 1!
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Yenri,
All right.
he's gone. He's gone.
Henry's dead.
So as this happens, Yenri, you are knocked clear off of your bird and you start falling. And your bird is kind of spiraling along with you, and you're falling through the snow and wind.
And I use message quickly up at one of the other guys and say, "Oh shit, come get me! Oh my god!"
All right.
Yeah,
I turn towards the.
you guys
hard left
roll
bank.
you guys roll a perception check to see like what you see of this happening.
Okay.
See Olga the red-nosed raven.
Yeah, good thing he's lit up.
17.
That's right.
Okay, so you
Wait. What was it? Perception?
perception check, yeah.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Okay, so Puff, you see all of this happen, and you're like ready to like engage with this incident and try to go after Yenri. Orc, you see it as well, but you're not as quick on the draw to like realize what's happening.
I would like to turn into a nosedive and go after him.
Okay, so he basically gets knocked off, and he gets blown away, and you lose sight of him a little bit. So you start diving towards him. And Orc, what are you doing at this point?
Trying to see if there's anything else cool I can do. I mean, I think I can pretty much only do the same. I could try to take my rope and wrangle him in, lasso him.
Just
I think
throw it off
he's a little
into
too
the
far away for
blizzard.
this. Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I mean,
Man,
you can
that's like-
try that.
That's like Goof Troop.
Yeah.
Or the Goofy movie where he just tosses
I'll
the...
dive towards him and try to lasso him, which I assume would have to get an amazing roll, but I'm going to try
Yeah,
it.
definitely. Okay, so you both start diving in the direction of where you saw him fall, but like you said, it's a blizzard, so the visuals are kind of shoddy. So both of you roll another perception check.
if we keep sight of him?
You're basically looking for him.
That's an 11.
17.
Okay, so Orc, you see Yenri falling through the sky. Puff, you don't necessarily see him yet, but you can see Orc. You are both nose diving kind of side by side in the direction of where Yenri fell.
As I'm gonna falling, can I like use prestidigitation again to just make a shower of sparks behind me so it makes a trail effect so they can kind of see where I'm going a little better now?
Yeah, I would say yes.
Cool.
Yeah,
Like the smoke
you're
canister?
you're knocked off.
helps.
Help it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
and if you do that, I'm going to give them advantage on perception checks from here on in if
Cool.
if they lose sight of you again.
Should have done that earlier.
Would my dark vision
well.
help too?
Not it's
Or is
not
it
like
not really
pitch
dark?
black or anything. It's light enough that the dark vision's not really going to help.
Okay. Because it's more like looking through physical.
Yeah,
In fact,
he's
the
like
opposite
partial
of
cover.
dark vision.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all white.
It's white
It's a bright
vision.
white out.
Yeah.
I use dark vision and I blind myself.
Yeah. Ah! So you guys are you start seeing this trail of sparks, and I'm gonna say, Orc, you already saw him, so you already knew where he was, and you're both nosediving towards him. A little bit away from him, you can see his bird Olga kind of spinning next to him, and you can see her red nose. So you're diving and trying to get close to him, but he's falling pretty quick, so he's a little bit out of reach right now.
Is he more than like 40 feet away from me?
No, I would say he's like 30 feet away from you right now.
All right, I'm gonna pull out the rope.
All right.
I don't even know how this would work. Can
I just say you're basically diving like down, so it's like the rope is light. I assume that it would
It just goes
blow
up.
back like away from you. But I'm gonna entertain this idea because like why not?
Hey, I'm strong enough. I could.
What?
Well, or hold on. Let me.
He can fight
what else do I have?
gravity and wind resistance.
The other thing you could do is tie the rope like to your ankle and then tie the other end to the bird and then just jump at me.
Oh,
Henry just whispered that to me.
Yeah. I used message and said, "Orc, tie one end of your foot and the other end of the bird."
This seems
Yeah.
like the safest option to get me.
Yeah.
I could also tie it to a javelin and throw it at you.
Ouch! What?
I just spear him in the shin.
You're spear fishing for him.
Fishing for me. Sweet.
No, I'll do Yenri's suggestion. I'm gonna tie my rope to my to Fancy Fish, and then I'm gonna like crawl up to the front and shove myself off of Fancy Fish to like jump dive towards Yenri.
Okay, so you're nosediving through the blizzard right now, and you fully see Yenri, and he's got sparks on him. So roll an acrobatics check to see if you can successfully do this crazy jump technique that you're doing.
Not athletics.
We'll say whichever's higher for you, athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics is much higher.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Give me that 20. Oh, no. I got an 8.
An 8? Okay. So
I rolled a 2, but I have a 6 on athletics. So.
Oh, God.
God.
Wow, that's horrible. So you dive out and you totally miss him, and you just kind of get blown by the wind, and it's like one of those you know that weapon where it's like two balls attached by a string that spins around really fast?
So me and Fancy Fish are just...
You and Fancy Fish are kind of spinning around in the wind, and eventually it's like you kind of straighten out, but like Yenri is still just plummeting towards the earth right now. But
Jesus.
Puff, you're gaining on him a bit right now.
Well, we've reached the end of the
God.
podcast, guys. we're all about to die.
Everyone's dead.
This is a much worse situation now.
Hey, I can at least try to climb up my rope back to Fancy Fish.
Yeah, so you can definitely do that. You
Just
can
fight
definitely
that
climb back the
centripetal
rope.
force and
Yeah, so you even out, and you're kind of like the bird is still diving, and you're now like pulled behind it, sort of. So you're like water skiing through the clouds behind this your airship.
I spread my arms as much as I can to try to do the I want to like try to get a hold of myself so I can slow down my descent as much as possible and do the like,
Okay.
skydiving technique to make your body as wide and big as possible, get as much air resistance.
do you have a cape
Okay.
at all? Or
A what?
a cape? Can you wingsuit with the cape?
Can I Mario cape fly out of this situation?
Just pull up.
I have a bedroll.
I mean,
Can I pull out my bedroll and hold it above me like a parachute?
Okay, you can definitely try. I'm definitely going to give you some. Let's do a dexterity check on that because you're going to have to like reach
Okay.
out and hang on to it as you try and like put this
Okay.
parachute up.
Here we go.
Because you're like spinning through the air right now, and you crit
Right,
failed
right.
on that dex save.
the way this could only get worse is if Dylan
Yeah.
fails this and then his bedroll like hits my windshield. Like a
like
map
it's
in the
Ryan's
wind.
turn. I feel like Puff should try to save him first before isn't it Puff's turn?
Oh yeah, Puff can go. Puff can try to save me. I guess this would be my backup.
Yeah, Puff, you can try and do something. You're gaining on him right now.
Okay,
but
I mean,
it's going to be
God.
another few. So you can try and do something, or it's going to be another few seconds before you like would reach him because you're
Okay.
still like 20 or 30 feet away. So if you're not going to do something to try and get like immediately closer or do something.
Wait,
to
so you're
him,
saying
then
that
it
he
would
could
be-
just continue to fly and get him and that'd be fine?
Well, I mean, it depends. There's some other things that could happen.
Okay.
Oh god, what okay, oh god. I still see all like them both, right? And what is the orientation of I'm above Orc, and then Yenri is lowest, or what's the order from like bottom to top here?
So Orc kind of flew, let's say, to like the left of you, and he like tried to jump out and like spun out. So he's actually, his ship and him are behind your ship right now. And you're like 30 feet or so from Yenri, who's still plummeting. And his ship is near him.
Okay. Is there any sort of like turbo on these things that I can like
Push the NOS button.
Yeah. There's no turbo.
no turbo?
Okay. You're already diving, so I mean that's about as turbo as you can go.
I mean, I feel like I have to be. I mean, I'm just gonna have my bird tuck its wings back, try to make it as aerodynamic as possible, and just like bolt towards him because I don't have anything else to make myself go faster or anything to throw at him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
None of your spells will help.
No, I mean, I have like a lot of things I could shoot at him that would hurt him.
I set him on fire.
Yeah. I could poison spray him.
I feel like in the wind that would definitely backfire.
Again, yeah, spinning in the wind. I don't want
Like
to do
spitting it. Yeah.
Just
And
pass it to the face.
I could disguise myself.
That seems like the most helpful thing to do right now.
I just
All right. Okay.
You could
so
disguise your fears so that Yenri doesn't think he's gonna die.
yeah, I disguise
All right.
myself as like a clown and go whoa, and just try to make him laugh. So in his last moments, he
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
or I have minor illusion. I could make it look like there's something for him to grab onto, and then when he tries to grab
False hope to lull me as I. God.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to give you hope.
Yeah. All right. So you tuck your wings and start diving towards him, and you're gaining a little bit on him. But Yenri, I'm going to give you the option to do something now.
Yeah, I want to do the bedroll parachute. I want to try
Okay.
this out.
All right. Roll a dexterity check. It's
Okay.
gonna be
I'm really light, so like it might work. It's a 10.
a 10. Okay. So you pull out your bedroll, and it flies out of your hand.
Take that off my inventory list.
and just flies off into the air. And you can
Guys, I have nowhere to sleep.
So yeah, Yenri continues to fall. I feel like we're just gonna go in an order now. So Orc, it's your turn to try and do something.
Oh man,
Like
where
I said,
am I
you're-
now?
Like I said, your bird is continuing to dive. The rope is basically coming off the back, and you're behind it. So like I said, it's kind of like a water skiing thing right now, where you're on the rope being pulled by your ship through the air.
I just keep imagining the bedroll like hitting me or Puff in the face and blinding us like a newspaper hitting a car.
Yeah, you careen out of the way.
Well, I guess the only thing I could do is try to climb back onto Fancy Fish.
All right, do an athletics check. See if you can climb the rope all the way back.
16.
16? Okay. You're able to climb the rope all the way back to your ship. And with that, I'm going to let Puff go again. And let me check something
Am I
quick.
gaining on him?
Yeah, you're gaining on him. And so right as you are about to do something, there's another gust of wind, and you're all kind of blown to the left, and Yenri is blown out of your vision. But you can see. I'm gonna everyone do a perception check again, or sorry,
Sparks. Shoot
yeah,
the
sparks are
still.
flying, so you do have an advantage. But do a perception check to see if you can still see him.
15.
Okay,
5.
you had a 5, even with rolling with advantage.
Oh, advantage. Sorry, I didn't know we had
Yeah, so
advantage.
you get to roll twice with advantage and take the highest one.
Well, that's a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 was my highest.
Okay,
Or whatever
so
I said last
15.
time.
You just see him. You see him and his sparks flying, and he's blown a little bit. So it was like Yenri was right in front of you, and then behind him was Puff on the right and Orc on the left. He's been blown to the left, so now he's more in front of Orc and still about 30 feet away. and Orc, you are now back on your thing. So, Puff, I'm going to say that since you're just still diving at him, you get within like 20 feet of him. And Orc, you are like 30 feet away. So, Puff, since you can't really do anything extra, I'm going to give the turn back to Orc to see if you wanted to do anything special.
How close am I to him?
You're like 20 feet away.
Where's his ship?
His ship is still spinning out of control nearby.
So it has no. His ship couldn't go pick him up if I did anything.
I mean, you could try and go get his ship and like right it, I guess.
No, I'll just go after Yenri.
All right, so you're gonna jump off your
I'm gonna
ship
try
again?
the same maneuver.
All right, athletics
Oh my
check.
goodness.
But
As
this time,
to make this easier for him, as he's doing this, can I like tie up a couple of my disguise kits to make like a clothes rope?
you don't have any rope.
I don't have any rope. I have fine clothes and 2 disguise kits, so I can make like a princess trapped in a tower style clothes rope and try to like.
So that would take a while to tie together, but I would let you
You're
just
right.
take clothes out of your bag and just hold them. So it like
Well, I'm not gonna do
lengthens
that.
Your reach, it will lengthen your reach of what he could grab onto.
Dylan just starts losing all of his things.
See, I have like
I am bedless. I'm
Stop
clothesless.
throwing things in the blizzard.
I don't want to newspaper their face. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. Orc, you can definitely try to jump at him right now.
all right. I guess that's all I can do. All right, here we go. Come on, not 2. What am I adding it to?
It's
My
your athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
I got 15.
Okay. So you get on the front of your canary ship and jump off and whiz through the blizzard and the wind, and you see Yenri just kind of still flying a little bit in circles, and you reach out and you just cradle him like a little baby, and you grab onto him, and then
I got him.
Yeah, and you like the wind kind of hits you, and you start flying back, and you just plant your legs on the front of your bird again, holding Yenri like a sweet little baby.
Damn.
So
That looks cool in my head.
yes, it's pretty epic.
Everything moves to slow motion, and the sparks are still going behind us.
Yeah. Can we play Sarah McLachlan, Arms of an Angel? Is that cool? Is that like doable?
I'll check with legal.
Okay,
we'll
good.
get approval.
Perfect. All right,
The
so
arms of New York.
all right, so you land back on your canary ship, and were able to grab him, and you're basically both sitting in his ship. And Puff, you are very close to Yenri's ship, Olga, who's still spinning a little bit out of control.
Yeah, we can't let Olga die.
All right, well, I'm gonna veer towards it and try to grab it with my bird talons.
Oh, nice. Oh, and you have a flamingo too, so you have a like hella long
yeah.
reach.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I should be able to just grab it. I probably have like 20-foot feet.
Yeah. All right, so you
I probably could have grabbed him this whole time.
yeah 50-foot flamingo legs.
We didn't realize how these ships work.
Yeah.
They're new to us.
Stretch out.
So make a dexterity check to see if you can reach out and grab the other ship.
Go, gadget, flamingo legs. You said dexterity?
Yeah. Or animal handling, whichever is higher for you.
Oh, okay. 16.
All right. So you kind of turn your bird like 180 degrees, and these go-go gadget legs reach out and just grab Olga and pull her in. And now the flamingo is flying, and the Olga, now righted, you're able to let go of her, and Olga flies up next to Orc's bird.
The legs of a flamingo.
Flamingo.
So yeah, and as you're flying now, the blizzard has calmed down a little bit, and so the 3 of you are now flying, and everything seems to be a little bit calmer.
Oh, how convenient.
Yeah, weird.
Well, geez, that was intense.
Thanks, Orc. Wow. I don't know. I was pretty close to death there. I was pretty scared. So, thank you both for trying to save me, and succeeding, obviously.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I did save
Trying
you.
and succeeding.
Who are you giving the credit to here?
Mingo. 100% Mingo.
But thank God I was there for myself to save to save me.
Thank God I did the spark spell. Man,
Yeah. That did
I am
help.
a hero.
That definitely helped. All
My
right.
own hero.
So the blizzard has calmed down now because you fell quite a ways and you're pretty close to the mountains now. And
I would like to point out real quick
Yes.
that I didn't realize or completely forgot that I have a trait called Lucky that allows me to re-roll ones.
Oh,
So
that's
none
right.
of that needed to happen.
Well, so with that dex check, if you had rolled low enough, you could have rolled like 10 or under, or 15 or under. I don't remember what else
Yeah,
to make it.
yeah.
And you would have fallen off still. But
No, it's
yeah.
true. But I could have had another chance.
Well, it's good though because if you did when you crit failed, I should have like knocked you out or something. That would have been
yeah.
the more crit fail thing to
should
do.
just-
So
Sure.
yeah, so you did get lucky.
It spontaneously combusts on his back.
You just die. You,
Dead.
He reaches out to try and
hell?
catch himself and explodes.
my elbow leans on the self-destruct button of the Raven, and me
Yeah.
and Olga just go up in a
Oh,
plume of
shit.
explosive feathers.
And it's really funny. It's like you reach out, oh, you crit failed. It's like, oh, you get the feeling that you lost your job and your house, and that just happened in the background, totally unrelated. You're just that unlucky.
Failure.
Yeah, your girlfriend texts you and breaks up with you.
Yeah,
I was literally just about to say that. That's so weird.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Those exact words.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so you guys are flying pretty close to the mountains now, and I want everyone to roll another perception check.
God, I'm perceiving a lot today.
Yeah, I want to up your guys' rolling.
16.
10.
11.
Okay, who had the 16?
Puff.
Puff.
Puff? Okay, Puff. So in the distance, you see a bunch of steam rising from the mountains amongst the snow that's falling from the sky.
Hey guys, it's steam. I think we might be there.
Cool.
Oh, thank God.
Ugh.
Hey,
Let me just say that I am
yeah.
so thankful that we're going to a spa.
yeah.
Of all the
right?
places we could be going to. That's exactly what I need right now.
yeah. I almost fell to my death, and
And I could really use a spa day.
yeah. You guys have like a whole spa weekend.
body.
It's true. With reservations.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
My favorite artist, Spa Day.
Spa
Saying
day.
this word spa.
Yeah. So you can start flying towards the steam area, and as you get closer, you are able to kind of see through the snow some buildings and stuff, and you assume that this is in fact the spa that you're seeing, and your birds are beginning to slow down as well. So you guys need to find some place to land, basically.
Okay. I remember shoot, what's his name? What's the dude who gave us these birds?
Grim?
Grim. I remember Grim saying that we might want to stay a little like out of view. That like these things aren't super normal.
Oh, we are supposed to be
Like-
undercover, right? Sort of?
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't like pull up and like hitching post these birds right in front of the spa.
Just land in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we look around for like a clearing, like just outside of town or something?
Yep. Yeah.
Is there
All
any
of you
break in
do
the trees?
another perception check. See if you see
Oh
anything.
yeah.
5. Perceive nothing.
3. Perceive nothing.
Holy shit.
13.
13? Okay, Orc, you see an area that's like kind of sparse trees, but nothing that looks like a very obvious landing ground. That's about the best that you can see. It's just north of the spa area amongst the kind of mountains, but you basically have to walk down through trees and down the mountain to get to the spa from there.
All right, let's go there. Guys, follow me, because I see
right.
nothing else.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys fly through the snow and you start approaching the mountains where the spa is and this area of sparse trees. And you're basically going to dive bomb down and try to land amongst these sparse trees. So let's do an animal handling check to see how well you can touch these birds down.
I don't like that wording.
13.
9.
14.
Okay, so Yenri and Puff, you're able to just barely get down through the trees and land nicely in the snow. Orc, on your way down, you kind of fly too close to these two trees and you clip one, and your bird hits the tree and kind of knocks you loose into the snow, and you go flying a little bit, and you take 1 point of damage as you crash into the ground below.
These ships are so stupid.
Yeah.
I want a real ship, not a bird thing.
Yeah. Although I feel like later I would love to do that where you actually get like pirate ships with like fish fins on them.
A proper fancy fish.
Yeah, a proper fancy fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your bird hits the ground too. Your little canary fancy fish hits the ground, and it looks a little bit beat up, and you're like 30 feet away in the snow. Orc and Yenri, you have touched down successfully on the ground
Puff
and are
and Yenri.
near each other. Puff and Yenri, sorry.
I hop off Olga and go around to the front of her and pet her down the front of her body and say, that was pretty scary, girl. But we made it through it. I just want to let you know that I know it's my own damn fault. And then give her a pat and make sure that she's all tied up and good to stay here while we go to the spa.
Okay, her vents tear up a little bit.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
She looks happy.
Good.
Well, I hop off.
All right, guys, let's go to the spa.
I hop off Mingo and give him a good, and then walk away.
You did what to him?
I need to speak Mingo's language. It's not the smartest word around.
Yeah.
I just go, "Roar, roar, Mingo."
His vents drool a little bit, but he looks happy.
And I say, Fancy Fish, stay, and Mingo, stay too, because I'm captain of both of them.
That's right.
They listen and look sad. All right. So you guys are north of the spa right now, so you guys can start heading due south if you would like to get to the spa area.
Yeah, guys, let's head down to the spa. Are we uphill from it?
Yeah, you are uphill from it. You're kind of up. There's like a mountainside that reaches up from the spa, and you're kind of up that mountainside.
So we could sled to the spa?
You could try.
If we had anything to
Do
sled with.
Do a perception check.
Yeah, can I look around for any, like, maybe just like large pieces of
sled?
bark or
Any
something?
sleds?
Or,
Yeah.
or sleds.
Yeah, do a perception check.
That's a 9.
Oh, 6.
13.
Okay, Puff, you do see a piece of bark that has fallen off of a tree. It's like a birch tree. It's nice and smooth on the
Piece
bottom.
of bark.
Yeah. It's like maybe it got struck by lightning and there's a nice like kind of slab of bark.
What kind of bark are we talking about? Is
I mean, I said birch, but I
Okay,
feel like that
it's
doesn't make
birch.
sense because birch is
No,
just like
it's like
paper.
a piece of paper.
Yeah. But that could work. It's like
was
there's
actually-
those sleds that are like flimsy.
I feel like birch would probably be best. Everything else is going to be really he's going to have a lot of friction. It's gonna
Yeah.
stick
True,
to the
birch is nice
ground.
and smooth.
It looks like you could potentially sled on it.
All right, hey
All
guys.
3 of us or just Puff?
I mean, all 3 of us if we totem pole it.
We're
say-
vertically stack and ride
We're just
on a little piece
we're
of
all gonna
birch bark.
we're gonna lay down this piece of birch, and then I'm gonna sit first. You guys on top of me. We're just gonna sink into the snow and sit.
Yeah. We're we're absolutely not going to sled if that's the case.
Yeah.
Well, we should try anyway, because you never know what'll happen.
That's true.
You definitely could try that.
Let's do it.
It sounds complicated, but let's try it. All right. So you guys are on a pretty...
I'm not. Those two can go for it. I got my own plan. Let them go.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm really small. I'll just sit in your lap.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys can sit in the sled, and it holds your weight, and you start to slide a little bit.
Okay.
We
Mush.
Orc, what are you doing?
Push ourselves along.
Yeah. Orc, what did you want to do?
I'm gonna somersault snowball my way down the hill. The orc way.
All right.
like
are you just gonna run and dive and just start rolling?
Yeah, diving somersault.
I feel like yours is
Okay.
almost less likely to work if physics-wise.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty steep. Like you could definitely start rolling for
Okay.
sure. All right, so
Yeah,
you guys,
cause an
you start,
avalanche.
you guys start sledding, and Orc starts somersaulting next to you, and you start to pick up speed down the mountain.
So we just do this? Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
And
I
Yenri-
mean, you basically just had to sit on it, and gravity just did the rest.
Wow,
so,
we are good at things.
Yeah.
Yenri throws his hands up and goes, Spa Day!
Okay, so you guys are starting to like careen down this this path that's kind of winding through the mountainside there. I want everybody to roll a perception check again.
While I'm rolling,
So you have
I'm not gonna
disadvantage.
I mean, all right.
Perception?
yeah.
16.
10.
13.
Okay. Did you roll twice, Chris?
No. So the lowest
you,
one.
You have disadvantage. You take the lowest one.
Same thing. 13.
Okay. So Yenri, you got the 16, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you see a single wolf running through the woods next to you, and it's looking at you. And as you're sliding down the mountain,
Is it like paralleling us?
yes, it's running
Like running
parallel.
alongside?
Yeah, looking at you.
Man, we gotta work for this spa day.
Yeah, and
Jesus.
Orc, surprisingly, spinning out of control, you notice a flash of gray to your right.
I
Gray among
turn
the
around
white.
in Puff's lap and poke him in the chest, and then just point over at the wolf.
Okay, and
that
he
he can see it.
sees it.
Oh,
And
yeah,
say, don't like that.
that looks not good, no.
know.
Should we do it?
I know how you like to firebolt things.
I do like to do that.
Should we
So-
deal with that wolf?
I think I'll do that.
All right, so everyone roll initiative.
Sweet.
20.
20. Wow. Okay. Puff.
16.
Orc.
I got lucky number 13 again. It's my number.
Okay.
today.
13. Okay. So first up is Yenri. So you're just like sliding down the mountain right now, and like you see the one wolf to the left and the one wolf to the right, and they're running parallel to you through the woods as you're kind of careening down this path. I'm going to say they're about 30 feet on either side of you.
Oh, okay. Damn. I'm kind of glad we're sledding and not walking, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 30 feet, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to throw a dagger at the one on the right.
All right.
Oh, shoot. Okay. So the little distance thing for like ranged weapons, like I have 20
Yes.
over 60. Does that mean I have disadvantage if I try to go throw something at 30 feet?
Yes, that is true.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I'll still try it.
Okay.
I'll try to throw a dagger
Cool. Okay.
at the one on the right.
All right. Try that.
Okay. The first one is a 19.
Ooh.
The second one is a 16.
Okay. That hits.
Hooray!
Roll for
Okay, now
damage.
Okay. 2 damage.
All right, so you're sledding down this hill and you take a dagger out and you whip it at the one on the right and you hear a yelp and it kind of jumps back a little bit and falls behind you a little bit and it appears that you got a hit on him, a direct hit.
Nice.
All right, and next is Puff.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Nice. Which wolf are you aiming for? Wolf on left or wolf on right?
You hit one on right, Yenri?
Left.
Yes.
I'll do one on left. I'll do
Okay.
the one on the
Makes
left.
me think of Left Shark. Is that one just a little bit more stupid?
He's flamboyant. He's stealing the show.
Okay.
So just roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier.
That's 14.
14. Okay. That you reel back and you send a firebolt flying through the woods and you hit right wolf. Or sorry, did you say you were hitting left wolf or right wolf?
Yeah.
Left wolf.
All right. So left wolf gets a face full of fire and takes how much damage does he take?
He takes. Well, he only takes 1 damage, which is unfortunate.
1 damage?
Yeah.
All right.
He's apparently fire resistant.
I feel like no, but all right.
God, they've sprayed these wolves down with some sort of fire retardant.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. So there's a second part to this spell that, despite the fact that I only got 1 damage, a flammable object hit by it ignites if it is not being worn or carried. So I'm assuming a wolf is flammable.
I mean, it definitely seems like a wolf could be flammable. I mean, it's covered in hair.
So
don't
I think it
know.
would ignite.
I'm gonna roll a Constitution check for him to see.
Okay.
He does not catch on fire.
Yeah, God damn it.
So yeah, the firebolt hits him. He yelps a little bit, and left wolf jumps back a little bit. Orc, it is your turn. You are currently somersaulting though. So whatever you are gonna try and do right now, you're gonna have to like come out of that somersault, sort of.
Nah, I'm just gonna keep rolling.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. I'll help fight.
You could also prepare an attack. So if something like tries to come attack you, you could try to like.
Can I just
reflex
take?
attack.
I'm gonna take my 2 hand axes and hold them out to my side and keep rolling.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I love
like
it.
like a chariot with like spikes on the
Chariot with
wheels.
God, that's so cool.
You
Okay.
just try, wolves. All right, that's what I'm doing.
Just grind them up.
All right. So that's awesome. Okay. So left wolf, who got hit by the firebolt, comes and tries to attack Yenri on the front of the. So actually, he's going to try and attack Puff because he's a little bit behind you guys now. So he's going to come up and try to bite Puff. He hits with a 13. Does that beat your AC?
My AC is 13.
Okay, so if in the case of a tie, it goes to the attacker. So it goes.
Nice.
The wolf hits. He tries to attack and does 4 damage to you.
Ooh.
Oh God.
All right, so Wolf 2 is going to try and run up to Orc, and I'm going to give you an attack of opportunity here because you're like prepped and spinning with axes.
Mm-hmm.
So you can roll a attack here.
With my hand axe,
Yes.
16.
Okay, that hits. So your spinning, flailing axe goes and strikes the wolf. And how much damage do you do?
Where's the 6? That's the normal one, right?
Yeah, D6 is a
A
cube.
dice. Die.
Whoops. 6.
6? Ooh.
Oh God.
Yeah,
damn.
so your axe goes out and just cuts this wolf.
Oh wait, no,
deep.
sorry, I didn't add my strength. I rolled it. It's a critical for the D6. I got a 10.
A 10? Oh man.
Holy
So
hell.
you slash through this wolf and it yelps and just falls behind you, just knocked out, and just is laying in the snow, and you guys
Yeah.
keep careening down the mountain. So that right wolf is done.
Nice. Spinning
Well
axe
done,
machine. I should
Orc.
use this more often.
Yeah.
This is my new go-to attack.
Somersaulting double axes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's always hope we're fighting on inclines or declines.
Yeah.
I need the high ground.
Yeah. All right, so Yenri, it is your turn. The wolf is next to you guys right now.
Okay.
Pop him on the head.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke him with my rapier.
All right.
Do the classic. That's a 21.
Oh, yeah, that definitely hits. All right, roll
Sweet.
for damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's D8. Okay. 10. 7 plus
10
3 is
damage?
10 damage.
Holy shit.
Nice.
All right, so you reach out behind you and you poke your rapier at this wolf and hit him right in the chest, and it yelps and it falls and somersaults behind you guys, and it's also dead.
Woo!
So the wolves have been taken care of.
Yeah. Don't mess with Spa Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you guys continue careening down this hillside for a while, and it begins to level out, and you kind of come in between two cliff sides into an opening, and standing before you is a few giant wooden buildings with steam coming off of them, and a sign in front of you says Spa Fjorg.
Yes, finally.
All right.
We made it. Yeah, let's start hiking over there.
Yes.
All right.
Walk over to the front door.
Spa Day!
Spa day!
Spa Day.
Spade.